Hello, it's Nemesis Nick here. I'm a keen fan of the Eurovision Song Contest. It's time to talk Eurovision. Wow, we've just had a bumper weekend of national finals. Estonia, Moldova, Croatia and Iceland on Saturday evening. Romania and Serbia on Sunday evening. Of those, Croatia and Romania will be in the first semi-final on the 12th of May 2020, whereas Estonia, Iceland, Moldova and Serbia will all be in the second semi-final on the 14th of May 2020. I'm going to talk in greater detail about Iceland and Serbia. Okay, Iceland. Saturday evening I watched Song the Keppnin 2020. Yes, online from the UK. Sorry if I've said Song the Keppnin incorrectly, by the way. Earlier that day, I had already listened to the preview videos of the 5 finalists more than once each, so I was reasonably familiar with them all by the time I saw them being performed live on Saturday evening. Once all 5 finalists had performed, my ranking was... Okay. My ranking of the 5 songs in Song the Keppnin 2020 final was 5th Dimmer, 4th Darvi and Gagnamagnid, 3rd Isolde and Helga, 2nd Nina and 1st Eva. Okay, fair enough. I wanted my top 2, Eva Oculis Videre and Nina Echo, in the super final, with Eva Oculis Videre winning outright. Eva was really talented to be able to sing high pitched, and I thought Oculis Videre was the best song of the night, a true masterpiece. I think Eva was the artist who most deserved to represent Iceland in the Eurovision Song Contest in May this year. The actual super final qualifiers were, oddly enough, my bottom 2, Darvi and Gagnamagnid, Think About Things, versus Dimmer, Almirkvi. And of those 2, Darvi and Gagnamagnid, Think About Things, won outright. Going by the Icelandic and English versions of the preview video for Think About Things and its live performances on Saturday evening, I think this sounds... I think Think About Things sounds like a UK pop song from the late 70s to mid 80s. Initially I wondered what was the significance of the faces on the background screens, but it quickly occurred to me on Saturday evening they resemble the kind of computer graphics that 1980s technology was capable of, chunky and low resolution by today's standards. In other words, the group's way of completing a 1980s look. I'm not surprised it won, because Saturday afternoon Think About Things was the favourite to win Song the Keppnin in 2020. This afternoon I've noticed this is now tipped to win outright in May. I still have my doubts as to whether or not this will even qualify to a grand final. I think this kind of song may be considered behind the times by some countries at the Eurovision Song Contest in May. Remember, juries and the public of countries located outside Iceland will be voting for it then. Anyway, congratulations to Darvi and Gagnamagnid for winning Song the Keppnin 2020. They're already winners, whether or not they qualify for the Eurovision Song Contest Grand Final. On now to Serbia. Eurovision 2020 took place last night. I didn't realise until this morning that was on, so unlike Iceland, I didn't familiarise myself with any of the 12 finalists yesterday daytime, let alone to try to watch the final online, if that was even possible outside Serbia yesterday evening. Anyway, the winner, which will represent Serbia in May, is Hurricane Hasta la Vista. This morning I've seen both the preview video and Eurovision 2020 performance of Hasta la Vista. Now, I've only seen this winning entry. I haven't watched the preview videos or Eurovision performances of the other finalists, let alone the non-qualifying semi-finalists, so I don't know what Hurricane were up against. Anyway, Hasta la Vista is a lively, catchy entry with a good beat. It certainly sounds more modern than Iceland's chosen entry. I noticed that in the Eurovision performance, the three ladies had outfits made up of what looked like mirror pieces, and they danced. And they danced in time with the music. As one would expect for this type of song, there were flashing lights, but I'm mystified as to the images of a crowd on the background screens near the end. Obviously, they wouldn't be able to recreate the preview video on stage. In fact, let's face it, certain elements of the video probably wouldn't go down too well if they were created on the Rotterdam stage in May. Congratulations to Hurricane for winning Eurovision. I think this has a better chance of qualifying for the final than Iceland in May. It's the sort of song some will want to get up and dance along to during its semi-final performance, and it's likely to do well in the public vote, even if it struggles in the jury vote. Of course, Serbia won't have Croatia, North Macedonia or Slovenia to help them qualify, as they're in the wrong semi-final, but I think Serbia will qualify easily enough without their help. So there you have it, my views on this year's Eurovision Song Contest entries from Iceland and Serbia. Estonia, Iceland, Moldova and Serbia are all in the first half of the second semi-final on the 14th of May 2020, and United Kingdom votes in that semi-final, but whether or not I'll vote for any of those four remains to be seen. Remember, there will be 18 countries taking part that night, and only the top 10 will qualify for the final. So in the worst case scenario, all four of those countries' songs which were chosen the last two nights could be eliminated in the second semi-final. In fact, they could even be the bottom four of the second semi-final. Did you watch either or both of Songvakeppnin and Eurovision over the weekend? In the case of Songvakeppnin, what were your desired two super finalists and the overall winner? Do you think Iceland and Serbia made the best choices of what they had available? Do you think Iceland and or Serbia will reach a grand final in May? Let me know in the comments below. And in the meantime, create good vibes 24/7. Goodbye, daboch, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, adios, arrivederci, do widzenia, bless.